everyone. Welcome to your Thursday Take 5, where we take 5 minutes, give or take a few seconds, mostly take, right? We're looking at Jesus' words, Sermon on the Mount, written to believers, the ethic of living a Christ-like life, citizens of His kingdom while living it in this world. That's why it's difficult sometimes. And His words are really pertinent at times, and I think today will be part of that. We began yesterday, Jesus is giving a precursor with the idea of don't be anxious about anything, about your life or what you'll eat or drink. He's getting there. We'll get there on Monday. So we started yesterday by asking, what are you worried about? What are you anxious about? What you are anxious about reveals where your heart is. Being anxious can be having your treasures in the wrong place. That's what we looked at yesterday. Today we're going to look at Matthew 6, verses 22 and 23. Being anxious can have your focusing on the wrong thing. Jesus uses the metaphor of eyes and eyesight for focus. Here, let me read it to you, and let's see if this can't give us some insight on the things that bring us anxiety. Jesus says, the eye is the lamp of the body. Isn't that interesting? I used to tell parents, still do, make sure you look into your children's eyes once a week, every day if you can. Look into their eyes. They will tell you what's going on in their life. It's true of you as well. It's true physically. You can tell if somebody's ill, or maybe yourself, if you look in the mirror and the eyes are not well. The eye is the lamp of the body. So if your eye is healthy, your whole body will be full of light. It's the idea of, tell me about your eye. Is your eye healthy? Is it taking in good light? Is it seeing well? Is it focusing properly? But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light in you is darkness. Isn't that interesting? Your light could actually be darkness. Somebody is sure they've got the light. Somebody's sure they're following the light. And that could be darkness. That's what Jesus says. If then the light in you is darkness, how great is that darkness? What are you focusing on? If you're focusing on the wrong thing, your life can be filled with anxiety. If you're focusing on the wrong thing, then you are getting the wrong information. You are getting the wrong statements from life. If you are focusing on the wrong thing, you might be worried that you're going to get caught, perhaps. Then your life will be dangerously in the way of anxiety, okay? So let's talk about our eyes. Where you're focused on. A number of years ago, I had LASIK. I took the eye test, and man, my eyes kept getting worse and worse and worse, and my glasses kept getting thicker and thicker, and my life was affected. A friend of mine who's an eye surgeon said, we can fix that, and he gave me LASIK. And over time, my eyes have regressed a little bit. That's why I wear these glasses, but not nearly where they were. The idea is focus, and then you look at the eye chart, and can you get to the bottom level, and can you see those things clearly, or is it up here? Tell me what your life is focusing on. Tell me where your attention is drawn. Where are you getting light in? If you're getting light from an erroneous source, if you're getting light from all kinds of nonsense, your whole world will be dark, and your life will be filled with anxiety. Instead, and Jesus is driving to that, the ultimate place, the ultimate line that you ought to be able to see in your eye test, in your focus, he will get there in verse 33 of this chapter when he says, seek first, there's your eyes, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and then all of these things will be added to you. All the things that you're worried about will be added to you. But make sure you're focusing on the things of Christ. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. That's where the focus ought to be. So, watch your anxiety. Your anxiety will tell you, are your treasures in the wrong place? And are you focusing on the wrong thing? To Tomorrow we'll conclude this section, and then we'll start on Monday about the real passage regarding anxiety. I'll see you. I'm done for Thursday. See you on Friday.